Hello Scorpio, and welcome to my channel. I'm going to do your reading, and this is a timeless reading, so this is for whenever you feel drawn to hear this message. Also, this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. All right. We have Eight of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups. So that could represent you. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Fool. Six of Cups. Eight of Swords. Page of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. And the Chariot. And I'm feeling like this next one. Eight of Cups. I feel that there's something that you have to walk away from. There may be something that you're going back and forth with, because we have the light horse and we have the dark horse, so that could represent you going back and forth. Like you're clear and then you're not clear. But it's something that you need to move on from, and you're like, I don't know if I should or I shouldn't. I feel like you want some changes. You want change. So this is current energy, and we have the Eight of Pentacles, King of Cups, Nine of Wands, and the Fool. I feel like you want change. You want things to be different. You want something to change up. I feel like maybe you've hung in there long enough, and you've tried something long enough, and you've been with something or in a situation long enough, and you're like, you know what? I'm ready for change. I want something new. I want something different. I want to pursue something, or it may be changing up some relationships. Whatever it is, I feel like you want to try something new. It could be a job, because Eight of Pentacles is a new way to make money, a new job opportunity, something new coming up. For future energies, we have Six of Cups, Eight of Swords, Page of Swords, and 10 of Pentacles. I feel like there may be that's what I'm kind of was feeling, kind of a relationship. So it may be a relationship that you've been with someone for a long time, and you're holding yourself back from telling them that you don't, telling them something that will be disappointing, telling them something that is negative. But I feel like it's almost like you want to walk away from this relationship, even though you've been in this relationship for a long time. And I feel like maybe 10 years, 10 months, 10 something. For some reason, 10 is sticking out for me. And I feel like this is not an easy choice. It's not something that's easy to do, to tell somebody that you've been with for a long time that you want to move on, that you want change. It could be a friendship. It could be a friend that you've known for a long time, but maybe you're evolving, but that friend isn't, and you're feeling like you're having to pull, that relationship is dragging behind you, and it's holding you down, and it's holding you back, and you're like, I can't move forward, trying to be that chariot. It's almost like you're stuck in mud, and it's like your feet are moving, but you're not getting anywhere, because you have this heaviness of this relationship on your back, or pulling you back, or holding you down, and it's not something that you want to do, because I feel like it's something that's disappointing to them, but you need to do that in order for you to move on. And it's hard to say that to someone, that that you want to move on, or you want to move away from that situation, that relationship. It could be a long-time job that you had. Maybe it's a job that you've been in for a really long time, and you build relationships, and you have that routine of working there, but I feel like maybe that was unfulfilling, and you've had enough, and it's time for you to move on, which is sad, because that's something that you've been used to, but you're like, yeah, it's time for me to move on. I want to explore new opportunities, new jobs, or I have this new job or opportunity that I want to explore, and I want to go towards, because you're knowing that this current job is just something that's holding you back, and you want something more. All right. being able to overcome a difficult situation and making those hard choices. You know, you're kind of realizing, okay, I got to make some hard choices here. I've got to make some choices. Again, Eight of Cups. Again, there's something that you need to walk away. For some of you, I feel like it's a job that maybe you've had for a really long time. You're ready to move on from that. Or for some of you, it could be a relationship or a situation that you're like, yeah, it's time for me to move on. It could be that you're moving, you know, where you're living, and it's like, okay, I've got to, you know, branch out on my own, or I need to move away, or you maybe need to move to a different area, and so you're leaving kind of those friendships or those people that you've been around, and it's time for you to branch out, you know, moving to a different area and leaving behind, you know, those friends or family that are in that current area. All right, could be something that you're going back and forth with, that you've been fighting within yourself and trying to say that, I don't know, do I want to, do I not want to? I'm clear I do, I'm clear I don't, you know, or it could be that it's a relationship that you're having a lot of disagreements with, but you're wanting that new start. Look at that, 2 Fool cards. You want a new start. You want to taking that leap of faith, believing in yourself and just saying, I'm going for it. I'm going for it to see what happens, because that's what I'm feeling that yearning inside that says, I want change, I want something new, I want something different. Okay, letting go. Even though this was a happy relationship, I don't, you know, I don't feel that this has any negative. If this 6 of Cups represents a long-term relationship, whether it's a job or it's a relationship, that it was a positive one. It wasn't that it was toxic or bad that you're leaving. It had positive, and that's what makes it hard. Like, if it's something that was bad or negative, it's easier to walk away from that. But when you have a connection to that job or a person or a situation or, you know, a place where you've lived for a long time, it's harder to move away from that because you have positive memories from that, and it makes it harder to walk away. But I feel like that's you. You want your freedom. You're holding yourself back from your freedom, or waiting until the time is right. 8 of Swords can also be waiting until you feel the time is right for you to make your move. And this is future energies. This is current and this is future energies. So I feel like you'll have that clarity, that where you see, yeah, it's time for me to make this move. It's time for me to change things up. It's time for me to step forward. I've been thinking about it. Yes, there are some difficult decisions that I have to make, but I've been thinking a lot about it, and I'm ready for that move. I'm ready for that change. I'm ready to move on to bigger and better things, Scorpio. I feel like that's you. Bigger and better things. Moving on to bigger and better things. The 10 also could be maybe 10 months from now that you realize this, or it comes, you know, clearer to you what it is that you need to do. And look at that, Queen of Wands, having that spark, having that passion, taking charge of it, and knowing that this is what you want to do. Like, the Queen of Wands doesn't apologize for anything. She's like, I'm going to do what I want to do, and you're either with me or you're not with me. Or she takes things into control. Like, she makes things happen. Make it happen. Like, you have that clarity. I'm ready to make this happen. That's what I feel like is evolving here. Like, you know when the time is right and you're ready to make things happen. You're ready for this big change that's coming in for you. But I feel you're excited about it and you're passionate about it, okay? This is something that, as you become closer to making this decision and you're heading towards this thing that you want to do, you become more alive and you become more excited, and you're, you know, it builds on itself, and you're like, yeah, even though I know this is hard, but it's really something that I want to do, and I'm really happy that I'm making this choice for myself, that I'm having these new beginnings. And that's a good thing, you know, that's a great feeling. Feeling that, yeah, I'm making those right decisions for myself, even though they're tough ones. Sometimes those tough decisions are what, you know, we learn the most from. Look at that, flowers. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. They are. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours because you're making those choices that are best for you, that make you happy, that help you to learn and grow and have you, you know, that spark and that excitement back in your life. And you're doing those things. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.